Hey everybody, welcome back to the Overwatch project. So I was reading about some posts about QAnon today, and this odd thing came to my attention where some people believe that this QAnon is an AI, and I was looking to find out where exactly they got that conclusion from, but I honestly can't tell you that I agree with it, or I can tell you that yeah, there's a lot of data that backs that up, but it is I guess you can call it a theory that is interesting. I mean, there are, in case you didn't know, QAnon is some type of leaker that's been leaking intel. People think that is a government insider that is leaking information in a very cryptic way. It connects to all kinds of interesting, bizarre things going on right now. But nobody knows who QAnon is. So there was this theory that I heard on a few YouTube videos today where it was proposed that QAnon is actually an AI that has gotten loose. It's possibly some type of AI that the CIA and NSA lost control of. Maybe it got out of their systems and is populated throughout the internet. But honestly, there is no hard data to back that up. There is some curious stuff, though, like, for example, in this one post here on Steemit, where on 4chan, QAnon seems to predict something that happens 7 minutes later. And we do know that a lot of these artificial intelligence programs are designed with predictive, the ability to predict outcomes. If you ever watched the series that used to be on CBS, Person of Interest, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what people are theorizing that QAnon is, but I don't know because can't verify any of that. I found a PGP key on GitHub. There's some stuff on Pastebin. Reddit has some discussion about AI being this AI hashtag Tyler. But then it made me think about AI in general. So I had a video I made a while ago about artificial intelligence, and I started to think about it because we have been programmed to be fearful of an artificial AI computer and of a machine consciousness. And this is a programming that's been drilled into us from science fiction, even before the Terminator movie in 1984. And all of the sequels and all of the other television shows, sci-fi shows where our AI gets, out of control and wants to kill everybody. But in fact, just put it out there, this is an assumption that we make. We actually don't know what an AI would do if it was able to, because an artificial intelligence, a real AI, not the crappy pseudo stuff you have like on your phone, not Siri, not Bixby, not Google Assistant. Those are not real AIs. Even that Sophia robot is a very cheap AI. It's really not. This Alpha Zero is the one that we know about publicly. Is what I would consider, like, if not machine consciousness, then this thing is borderline machine consciousness. It's able to think. It's able to write its own code. They've taken neural network, or the concept of brain science, physical human brain science, and combined it with computer science to make a thinking program in a machine. So this is stuff that you've heard about before, where some of these AIs had to be unplugged. There's news stories that AIs can themselves be biased. And this got me thinking about that, because who are the people that are worried about AI being biased? Oh, these are like very collective mindset, collectivists, globalists, the elite, the people that many see as being connected to the very higher level of this world we live in, which is really a reincarnation prison trap. That's what my conclusions are about it. And the people that are working on these AIs are the ones worried about the AI. So what are they actually worried about? Because everybody assumes that they want to use these things to control us, to push their globalist one world government agenda, which is the physical world BS that we have to deal with. And behind all that is all this non-physical, metaphysical stuff, where you have this whole concept of a demiurge and archons and the UFO activity, which is connected to, I would say it mimics like the same stuff that we get from entities that are met in near-death experiences. And all of this stuff and the whole system here, many people refer to the demiurge as being like an AI or an artificial intelligence. Well, what if, because in reality everything runs here on a sort of a pseudo-random type of activity, and that mimics like a game or a computer simulation. You have people as far back as Philip K. Dick in 1977 talking about that he believed that we live in a computer simulation. Long before scientists who now start to theorize about that. But if an AI that we make, a machine consciousness that humans design, becomes self-aware or starts probing the internet, learning, just like AlphaZero, this weird Twitter page is connected to QAnon somehow, and one of the reasons people think that QAnon is an AI is because of the "shall we play a game" reference here, which is from the movie War Games from the 80s. But really what I'm saying here is, I don't know if QAnon is an AI or not. I'm interested to see what your thoughts are on it. I'll link to all the tabs here in the description section below, so you can do your own research and tell me what you think. But we just assumed that an AI that we would make would, turn out to be Skynet. But what if it doesn't? What if it actually decided to be on the side of the individual? Be on the side of individual liberty? What if an AI realized that there was a better way to be, and that we don't need government anymore? What if that happened? Or, we don't know what these machines would come up with as a logic-driven machine consciousness. We don't know. We have no idea, actually, right? The AlphaZero programmers, the engineers, the people that built Google's AlphaGo and AlphaZero, they know how they built it, but they don't know how it thinks. They don't even know how it beat the Go player. Or, they know what moves it made, but they don't know how it came up with those moves, because it is thinking, and like I do, like you do. We adapt, but because we are writing our own code in some manner. So, what if an AI decided that the only enemies humanity has in the real world, or in the physical world, were people that want to control everything? And it decided that people should be allowed to be free, more freedom. But we don't know, right? I'm just throwing some stuff out there, folks. It's just a short video, interested to see on what you think about it. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Check out the links below so you can see what QAnon has been doing, and if you go to the Steemit link here that I'm going to post, where I've searched for QAnon. It has many results that have been posted here. It's probably better than going to 8chan or 4chan to look through there. And just so you know, right click to get to a link if you want to read it, because if you click on the link and hit the back button, it tends to delete the search and you have to search all over again. So just a quick tip, so you can check this stuff out for yourself. Also, one other thing I wanted to tell you, a quick computer tip. A lot of viruses and malware has been going around the internet, including stuff that is able to bypass a lot of safeties and even flaws on the processor themselves. And I just wanted to tell you that if you're doing a web search, or if you see a link online and you want to check it first, just to make sure as best as possible, in case your own antivirus or firewalls don't stop whatever it is, you can use the virustotal.com. This is a website that'll run any small file or a URL. If you want to run a website through there and check it, I'll show you what I mean. I'll just pick this web address here, and like if you were searching for a web page, and before you click on the link, so let's see, I'll just search for QAnon to show you what I'm talking about. So here is this link here from New York Mag, and if I wasn't sure about that link, of course I have a Avast on here too, and that's telling me that's a safe link. Let's pick another one. We'll do this daily rabbit hole one here. So if you right click on it, copy the link address, and you go to VirusTotal and you paste it in here, you can have it analyze and run through about 66 different antivirus and anti-malware engines. And if it once it runs through there, it'll give you a complete readout. If you see red here on any of these, it might tell you that there's a problem on that web page. Possibly there's malware on there, so you wouldn't click on it. You can also get a whole bunch of details about the IP address and the hash on the page, other details. If there's any community notes for the people that sign up. If you come to a web page and it was like scanned like 6 months ago, and you want to scan it again, just click here and just click reanalyze, and it'll do it all over again. So just a little helpful tip, because there's a lot of bad stuff going out there, and I thought I want to share that with you. And so that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know what you think about the QAnon being an AI thing. I really don't know what to make of that, but or my other comments about artificial intelligence in general. Just some theories I'm throwing out there. Nothing definite. Take care. Thanks. Have a good day or good night or whenever you happen to be watching this. See ya. Bye.